President Mahama is the most prepared president ever in Ghana's history. We and Sambia Mr. Gabby Ochredakun Eddie Atu Abwantin so. Wase Eba Ghana bako semwa mampenya wabuan mwankasa. Abedi president ako asaba biu. Just every angle corner bia in politics, position bia in politics, what did that? Mahama. So he's the most prepared president ever. I don't want to waste much time. Mr. Gabby Ochredakun can you maybe do one or two comments from Ghanaians.
In the current president is probably the most prepared president. In the current president is probably the most prepared president that we've had. In a sense, from assemblyman all the way to where he is, vice president, being president, you've gone to opposition, you've seen 8 years about who your real friends are, you've seen the things that you did wrong, you've seen the opportunities that you missed, the things that you can do better, and you've been given another opportunity. Okay? How do you take us to a level that the youth, because at the end of the day, the youth are unforgiving. They want jobs. They voted for you because they know that the aspiration, they expect the aspiration to be met by your 24-hour economy, the rest of it. And satisfying them in this world of social media, new media, and every little thing that the government does is overexposed and exaggerated and the rest of it. But you cannot forget that you are there to meet not the aspirations of the people, but to meet the space where you create opportunities for them in order to pursue the aspirations. And I hope that if the government does that, in allowing the youth the opportunity to pursue the aspirations, the youth will then have to also focus on the hard work that they have to put in order to achieve that. But they should look beyond Ghana. Opportunities are on this continent.
On the continent.
Some of us, that's what we are doing.
This is
in the current president.
Gabby Ochredakun Mensa. Nyese me be kan seme be man ya house, but ebia and sema Gabby Ochredakun kan ebia wonti ase. Me ba be yi no one by one. Tie. Mr. Gabby said President Mahama is the most prepared president ever. President Mahama why assemblyman da, why MP da, abaye deputy minister, abaye minister da, abaye vice president, abaye president, opposition leader for 8 years, asaba back to power. And that is why most of the times I say Mahama was born to be a president. I say, Nyankopon said that born said no. Akwawe obawiasi mampenyi no obabedi. So or they no follow. There is no politician in Ghana, not even Kwame Nkrumah. There is no politician in Ghana's history. What these are positions we than Mahama? No politician. Every position in politics, President Mahama occupy. Apart from being Chief Justice and being, beside that, MPO, Minister, Deputy, Vice, all the prominent position, Biano, what did that? Say now, years ago, no, former President Kufuor, no, Muna native parliament, to Munim Yom for a long time. Every position, Bioma, or occupy. And say, oh, Gabby, and say, oh, what the president, Afri power, opposition leader, the real people in his life, the real friends, the real loved ones, and all that, Asamba back to power. That alone, a experience. And you know, Amana the most prepared ever president. Just say, yeah, me who said I mean, kind of. Just say, President Mahama was indeed, and I say, rules now are firm now, and I am prepared to become a leader. Because listen, say, one through class 5, now the class 5 exams, brewa. untimi twerɛ. Yes. And I won't do senior high school. Who are JHS? Na yenchiro your friends saying JHS adieda. Yenchiro SS adieda. Na the wasi paper bro say tira. And then over you can read a question, maybe 1 or 2 questions be o ma obetima kan anyanti ase, but you will not get the answer. Obedin bibi, but answer na ebe ba no nya correct. Se wo try hu a obetima twabi. But that will not make you perfect. At the end of the day, you will turn around and get F9. A fact. And what here Mr. Gabby Asemokana, Gabby said, if you take a look at process, positions are Mahama Fema, meaning he was preparing himself for presidency. And what's our position about back biono? Opposition as are preparing for the second term way. Yes. Because 90%, Minka said 90, all the MPs or more parliament, or Munyanya president or Medi. I'm telling you. Obia parliament, all the 276 member of parliament, Obianya MP Obedi, president Obedi. I'm telling you. Obianya president Obedi. And it tells you, say, it prepared President Mahama for the presidency. That is why Gabby said, President Mahama is what? Is a prepared president. And I say, most prepared president ever. And you see, one thing they say, people like Gabby ni MP before, they know. One of them said, crisis no mu create, you know. Any baby I ever do as a country, no, not a young experienced person. Why that? That is why before the election, I sat here and I said that President John Dramani Mahama, at this juncture, na MPP say o mine na godru no. Na nyesa afa na ekofa obi aba watoto apa so. And I say obi awaba, he get no idea about presidency. And one say afa na waba. No, we need an experienced person. A obetima yeden. Aya juma na waye bi pen ayenim. Nye say afa de kofa obi aba, you get no idea about what? About how governance look like. So send your MP before creating mess no go through, you know. And we were lucky having an experienced president, our bada, our Samba. That was our lucky as a country. And the nane yan say, Kebetuama Mahama, and what by this who changes no. A big mistake. Emma President Mahama presidents will fire my kofa obi baya. Keti baby ayeti. I'm telling you. So Gabby saying, say, President Mahama experienced a prepared president. Let's just say, one experience was presidency. Near what firm the positions are occupying in ano. Not a prepare for president. So a man adena akosona man are ready. Say Mbabe the president. Yes, so Obia onye ready. I see a deep president also be. All this truth. No kwe we na Gabby numnim. MPP for him say, baby almost say or mine be true, na Mahama was the only hope. But what did I say? Do you think say election time and Gabby better than TV so aka week? Okay. Na idea. Tenia Ghana for be able to as a move. Last minute say it will not save you from jail. Ajapa Gold say when is Mahama going after the big fish? This criminal is just playing mind games. Daniel Mensan said, sentence Sule Ibrahim says, still you will go to jail. Empress said, you go confess by force. There's a man for us in the minimum or comment section and yes, so you can see, say, Gabby Chirida Kwakasa, Uncle Fosso, I've been children, Minsuma analysis, no, Chirawabi or comment section. Many came fantastic. Goodbye.